Okay, the cognation question of the day, based on the earlier archive about what I've learned in my 41 years, is what is something that you have learned that you would tell your 18-year-old self? Ooh, I'm so excited. These are good. Meg says, "You're perfect as you are." Marcella says, "Always listen to your gut instinct." Rosette says, "Your body is going to go through a second puberty come age 27. Just before that, one of your cosplay vids is going to go viral and you're going to get bombarded with fat jokes. Fat comments are not going to stop and mainstream beauty standards are going to get more ridiculous and unhealthy. Those efforts you made in high school to gain a strong self-esteem are going to be important, and these situations above will test you." Whew. That'd be a heavy message to get. But good for you. Katie said, "Your parents do know what they are talking about, usually." Sachi says, "Stay single and find a good therapist." May says, "You don't have to be the best. You only have to be the best you that you can be. And by the way, competition isn't the way to get there." Sarah said, "You don't need to know what you want to be what you grow. You don't need to know what you want to be when you grow up." That's nice. Eleanor says, "You had it all figured out when you told your father at 4 years old that there's being happy and there's being sad, and that's what it's all about. Remember that there are at the heart of things there is no them. And if in a year you think right before heading down the aisle that you would rather exit stage left, go ahead. Either way, life is a grand adventure, and this is an amazing time to be alive." Ines said, "Lebensfreude, in parentheses, enjoyment of life and soulfulness, is the most sexy thing in the world. And dance with your soul, or let your angel lead your dance. Don't dance for the eyes of the others." Rivera says, "Stay focused and get your degree. Don't marry that guy that thinks he's a rock star. You can do better. I love you." Ines added, "Oh, also important. Not to smile is also not helpful." Twilight Serenity said, "Take care of your body now. It won't recover if you don't." Amanda said, "College was a waste of money and I should have just learned a trade or skill or gone to a tech school." Twilight Serenity also said, "And for the love of all things, you are so damn beautiful and not fat in any way. It's impossible to be a size 2 and be fat." Yep, I wish I could tell her thick-headed, insecure self that. Trisha said, "Be kind and nurture yourself so that you can be kind and nurturing to others." Anare said, "You will only attract the love you have for yourself, so learn to love yourself more." Ethan said, "Don't become an addict and lose your true love." Dara said, "Keep doing what you're doing." Jean said, "You can do anything you put your mind to. Read all the fine print before signing. Exercise. It really does get better as you get older. Don't fall in love so quickly." Sorry, I had more than one thing to learn. Billy said, "Where the sadness and frustration is coming from, and if I don't feel it, then it will keep trying to come out." Jenny said, A, let it go. B, the worst day you're ever going to have is never as bad as the day you could have had. C, miracles happen as fast as tragedies. Be aware they also happen as often as gravity keeps you in place. D, you are okay just the way you are. A lot of people will tell you otherwise. It's okay to listen, because then you will know what they have to say. Just don't believe them. E, stay in art school. It's a lot more expensive in your 30s. Joe said, "Wear your damn helmet!" Stacy Lynn said, "It's okay to be left of center and have your own opinions. Being unique is wonderful, and believe it or not, the baby you just had will grow up to be an amazing young man, and you will survive it. You won't ruin his life, and you'll be a good mother." Charles said, "Keep learning everything." Chris said, "Don't forget about the epileptic dogs." Tanya said, love yourself. You're worth it. Rick said, put the coke down. Beth said, getting married because you are pregnant is a bad idea. Maisie May said, love yourself and others and learn how to drive. John said, don't make things so important. What you think is important now will mean nothing to you down the road. Noelle said, it's okay to not have all the answers. In fact, having questions is the greatest joy, because with mysteries, you still seek and strive to continue to discover. And when you find something difficult and think, I'm not able or I can't, that you've actually found an opportunity to grow and improve. Jeanette said, find a physical activity that you love. You need to stay healthy, not lose weight. You're already beautiful. Also, quit smoking. Learn to speak Spanish and go to nursing school sooner than later. Trust me, you will love it. Scott said, stop trying to make it perfect. Be quick and sloppy and make mistakes. Also, buy shares of Microsoft and Apple. Sell the Microsoft stock in '99 and keep the Apple stock until at least 2012. Tassie said, those high school years were not the best of your life. There is so much more to come. Lee said, simples, 220512-16313127410107. Kate said, that's crazy. I just did this as part of my journaling project. I would mainly just tell myself that everything will be okay and enjoy the little things more. John came back and said, I can't believe I forgot this one. That girl you thought you couldn't live without, you can. And you did. Thank you, universe. Kiki said, do not decide to be responsible and skip Burning Man 2011 to look for a job. Instead, go. Also, learn to let things go. Stop clinging to things you can't control, meditate more often, and cry whenever you feel like it instead of holding it inside to appease others. Feel whatever you're going to feel and be damn proud of who you are. You're going to keep growing. How much more do we have these to go? These are awesome. Carmen said, it is a small world and a big life. Buckle up. Take off the shades, get rid of the armor, and do more than survive your life. Passion is everything. Find it, keep it, and take care of it, because without it, the final death march is a cakewalk compared to the living death. And most important, follow the wise words of Sly and stand. Christopher said, honestly, I would tell my 18-year-old self that doing drugs to kill the pain of life is a really bad idea, and all I really needed to do was reach out to those willing to listen. Clay Chica said, you are good enough. You are pretty enough. You are smart enough. Quit trying to be the person that you think will fit in with the people around you. Just be your authentic self and be content with that, because you are wonderful. When you are just enjoying being yourself, people that you enjoy being with will come into your life. That's good. AJ said, follow your instincts. Sex does not equal love. Don't let your brother build his own ultralight hang glider. Ellie said, break up with those boys immediately when something feels wrong. When you meet your life partner, you'll know right away, and it won't be such a struggle. Anja said, learn to listen closely to your inner voice. It is the only one that matters for you. Molecule said, you are not your thoughts. Whew. Kate said, you'll find people who like you for you, and don't worry about those who don't. Follow your bliss. Finally, Adore says, never give more of your heart to someone else than they are willing to give back to you. Oh, wow. Those were awesome. If you want to add to that on the Hug Nation Facebook page, you can add the advice that you would give to the 18-year-old you. Or look for the archive of the lessons that I shared earlier today. I'm going to put that up on the Facebook page and YouTube shortly. Oh, thanks for sharing such wisdom. What a treat. Oh, what a pleasure to share these moments, the digital moments, the connection that we have with one another. It is in a world filled with messaging from the media that is so often just crushing and depressing. It is such a gift to hear voices such as yours. Thank you.